Hi, my name is Aaron, and one thing I really like is Dark Souls. But what is Dark Souls? Well, Dark Souls is an old action RPG game. That means it's a role-playing game where you can be a knight, a sorcerer, a druid, a pyromancer, a wanderer, or a thief. The point is that you can be whoever you want and write your own story. Dark Souls is a trilogy that is made up of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3. Of these three games, I have only played two, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. My favorite of these two has been Dark Souls 1, since it was the first one I played, and I feel that it was the one that marked me the most because it helped me in a difficult moment for me, and I think that's why I became very fond of it. And in addition to the fact that it was the one that I played for the most hours, approximately more than 2,000 hours, 200 hours, not that much. In comparison of Dark Souls 3 that I only played like 100 hours. I also really like I also really like that it's an open world game, so you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, and I like that kind of freedom. I found out Dark Souls from a YouTuber who uploads videos about Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3, but Dark Souls in general. And he just uploaded a guide on how to pass Dark Souls 1. And I watched the first episode and I was delighted with the game, with his mechanics, graphics, the gameplay. It was awesome to me. It was like a other world that I never discovered, and I discovered that exact day. And as soon as I finished the first episode of the guide, I looked from for the game and bought it. It was the first time I played Dark Souls 1 and I failed. I got frustrated because I had lost many times and I gave up. I stopped playing it for a while because I was frustrated, literally, because I don't want to play anymore. I so bad. I can't play this unplayable. I so much thoughts. I really think that was the correct answer. That I'm bad, but Dark Souls teach me another thing. Well, after that, I decided to give it a try, another opportunity. And with the help of the guide, I passed Dark Souls 1 for the first time in my life. It was so exciting. Another and I felt with this first time powerful since Dark Souls is a game that makes you feel at times that you can dominate the world and suddenly an enemy arrives and kills you in one fell swoop hit. That is the magic of Dark Souls. That is the magic of Dark Souls. That is always a challenge. No matter how many times you play it, it will always cost you. No matter if it's an enemy or an area that gives you that difficulty, but there is always something that makes interesting. That is why I love Dark Souls. Thank you.